Good evening, Hannah.
Good evening, teacher.
Let us proceed with the speaking test. In the first section of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Your topic is about animals. My question is, are there many animals or birds where you live? Why? Why not?
There are a lot of animals and birds where I live because in my country the the environment is the environment is good for the animals and the birds and they can grow up easily.
Next question. How often do you watch programs or read articles about wild animals?
I often read the programs, and when I read the programs, I can see the new animals that I had never read before.
Would you like to have a job working with animals?
No, I don't want to enjoy the animal because when I had a job animals, it have a lot of smells, and I have to live outdoors.
Now we're going to transition to part 2 of the test. In this section, I will give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you do, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say and you can make notes if you wish. Okay? Do you understand? Now your topic is describe a famous business person that you know about. You should say who this person is, what kind of business this person is involved in, what you know about this business person, and explain what you think of this business person. Alright, Hannah, time is up. You can speak.
Today I would like to talk about a famous business person that I know is Steve Jobs. He's involved about he is a CEO of Apple and he's also famous for individual computer and he's lived and born in California in the US. In my, I think is kind and can and he is kind because he's always do a volunteer and fun and friendly with people who is homeless.
Thank you. Now we are going to move to our last section, which is part 3. We've been talking about a famous business person that you know about, and now I'd like to ask you some questions related to this. Your topic is about famous people today, and your question is, what kinds of people are most famous in your country today?
In my country today, the famous kind of people is about his business because often they often do that the company to make a job for the people in my country.
Next question. Why are there so many stories about famous people in the news?
there are so many stories of famous people in the news because I think the fans of the famous people want to know how big famous people do in the daily, and they want to know about the family of famous people.
The last topic is advantage of being famous. And the last question is, do you think it is easy for famous people to earn a lot of money?
I think yes, because famous people can use their fame to advertisement for advertisements, and they also can do a volunteer by the fame, and after that they can have a good fame and do their work easily.
Thank you, Hannah. That was our last question. It's been nice talking to you. You can go, and goodbye.